person. Don't want to assume nothing. We respect people here. Okay, I get it. You're looking for something like a fairy tale. I got you. Let's look through here. This one. There's so many good options. I got you. We've got The Princess Bride. Who does not love The Princess Bride? Absolute classic from the 80s. You don't know what The Princess Bride is? You want me to go through it all the more? Okay, I'm only judging you a little bit. So, The Princess Bride is about, well, it's not about a princess who's also a bride. Well, kind of. It's complicated. Let me just read it off the back. Stop making assumptions. Return to a time when men were men and swamps were swamps. Okay, the men were men part is kind of weird. I don't know how well this aged. It was the 80s. Fire swamps, that is, full of quicksand and rodents of unusual size. I would say all rodents are unusual size. But one of my best friends owns rats, and they're actually pretty cute. So rodents of a normal size are cooler than people give them credit for. Lagoons were inhabited by shrieking eels. The most beautiful in the world was named ... Buttercup. The audacity. I think Buttercup is a beautiful name. I think the people who wrote this description are very judgmental. Well, it's a bent fairy tale, complete with all the fencing, fighting, chasing, and escapes and silly accents you'd expect. Blonde Buttercup loves Wellesley. Maybe make your name easier to spell. A poor stable boy, but when he's captured by pirates, she's chosen by the evil Prince of Ferdinand. They made it so there was a hyphen in the middle. They're trying to mess me up. They're trying to make me a fool. Along the way, to be his princess bride, along the way she gets kidnapped, he gets killed. But it all ends up okay. They kinda didn't really have a lot of surprises, huh? Let's take it out of the case. Look at this bad boy. This is a side you put into the tape recorder. You can't really see it here, but you can actually see someone's Sharpie. These are all pre-owned. Do you see how old I am? Do you think I own like that many VHS tapes now? I curated these. These ain't even all of them. These are just some of them, the ones we have up front. If you really didn't like any of these, I'd go to the back. But I know we're gonna find you something. Let's put that right back in there. Okay, so you want fairy tale, but not live action. Let's go to something different. Here. There we go. There's so many options. Okay. So here we have Aladdin. What a classic. Disney Renaissance era. I'm taking their word for it. I wasn't around. But, I love this movie as a kid. Though I don't remember watching on VHS. So I'm gonna read this still. Reading's fun. Soar away on a magic carpet ride of a non-stop enchantment of the most spectacular animated adventures of all time. They made a misprint on the back. Disney, what you using all this money for? You can't even pay your writers properly, and your actors making them go on strike. I see how it is. Bob Iger. Disney's Aladdin became the #1 film of the year. Set in the mythical city of Agrabah, the story follows a street-smart peasant, Aladdin, and his mischievous pet monkey, Abu. Aladdin falls in love with the free-spirited Princess Jasmine, despite a law that says she can only wed a royal suitor. Was that actually a plot point? Well, I really haven't seen this movie in a while. His luck changes with one rub of the lamp, revealing the shape-shifting, fun-loving, wish-giving genie who turns him into a prince. Rest in peace, Robin Williams. This movie actually changed the way that we do animated voice acting because it incorporates celebrities. Robin Williams actually didn't really want to be advertised. He didn't want it to be a big deal. He was so mad, and appropriately so. So he didn't voice the sequels. Well, at least one of them. I actually think he came back for one of the others. Good for him. Stand your ground, Robin Williams. But the evil sorcerer Jafar and his wisecracking parrot Iago also craved the lamp's power. I want the lamp's power too. How else am I going to pay off this college debt? College is expensive. Grad school's expensive. If Aladdin is to defeat them and win Jasmine's heart, he must learn to be himself. That's one wish the genie can't grant. I don't know, maybe you just need to wish harder. And this is one of the clamshells though, which is pretty cool. Ooh, that's a fun little noise. Like before. Bam, a VHS tape inside. Funky little noises. Okay. Still not what you're looking for. You're hard to please. I get that. You have standards. As you should. It's okay to be picky sometimes. Okay, you want something a little less lighthearted, but still fairy tale-y, kinda. Oh no. No, you want something from earlier from the 80s. I got you. 80s. I have got the Care Bears movie. I mean, it's not technically a fairy tale, but it gives those vibes, kinda. Look at them. I feel like these children are gonna like steal my soul or something. Low-key, they're kinda scary. Maybe they're the villains all along. Well, let's see what the Care Bear movie has to say. The world is in trouble, and it's up to the Care Bears to save it. Honestly, I still feel that today. I wish the Care Bears would come and solve our problems. Honestly, I think they would do a pretty good job. Way up high where the clouds and rainbows live, the Care Bears watch over the earth and make sure everyone is kind and friendly to each other. So when they see an evil spirit trick a lonely young boy into helping make other people mean, the huggable heroes jump into action. Together with the animals from the forest of feelings, the Care Bears come to the rescue, but it's going to take an awful lot of love to defeat the spirit's evil power. Honestly, pretty simple. I mean, it's like it's not Aladdin, but it's a good time. Another little clamshell. Like how they incorporated that warning of the FBI, right? Watching pirating was a lot harder of you just tape than the internet. You have to be careful. These are all second hand too. Or third hand. Who knows how many hands these have gone through when they reached here. You know. Look at it. Too family friendly. Too fun. I got you. I got you. It's Disney's little mistake that almost killed their entire animation department that they want you to forget exists. Maybe they won and you didn't know about it. Black Cauldron. So Disney's animation department, not doing well. In the 80s. For a little bit there. You know, the Great Mouse Detective actually doesn't get the credit it deserves, because that's technically what saved the studio, not the Little Mermaid. But, you know, give the Great Mouse Detective more love. But they tried to be dark. You know, with those dark 80s movies. Actually, personally, I think we should bring that back. We should bring back traumatizing kids movies. You know? Disney's 25th full-length animated classic. The Black Cauldron is a heroic adventure and fills the screen with magic and wonder, overflowing with colorful characters, trailblazing animation, and non-stop action. This critically acclaimed film can now be enjoyed on video for the first time ever. That's a lie. Actually, this is pretty critically planned and a box office failure. But who doesn't like a little embellishment? In the mystical land of Bridane. I don't know. There's a reason no one knows about this movie. Maybe if they had made it, like, easier to pronounce, you know? A young boy named Taran, who dreams of a future as an invincible warrior, finds himself leading a real-life quest. In a race against the evil Horned King, Taran must be the first to find the mysterious Black Cauldron. The Horned King will unleash its power and take over the world. With the help of a magic sword, an enchanting princess, an adorable clairvoyant pig, and a little furry creature named Gurgu, Taran overcomes winged dragons, the king's monster henchmen, 3 baddie wishes, and of course, learns there's nothing more powerful than courage and friendship. Actually, I feel like if he had had, like, Eldritch Blast, that would have been pretty powerful. I'm pretty sure that would have solved his problem. Okay, good. You want, like... Okay, you've changed your mind. You don't want a fairy tale anymore. Maybe, like, a musical. You're not quite sure anymore. Okay. Okay, I've got it. Here we have Joseph the Technicolor. The amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. Andrew the Leopard. You know, he made this. You know, like, Phantom of the Opera. Cats. Not the movie, though. We don't talk about the Cats movie. Thankfully, that came out after VHS. And, if someone wanted to make, like, their own VHS copy of Cats, like, I don't know what to say about that. Like, those people would scare me. But this is a recording of one of, like, the Broadway musicals. So, here's the description. For the first time ever, Tim Rice, an android leper's fun-filled musical, has been specially filmed for video. Inspired by the record-breaking London stage show, this production stars a bunch of people. A lively and colorful journey through ancient Egypt. Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat follows the rags to riches story of Joseph, his 11 brothers, and the coat of many colors. Honestly, musicals are fun. Have a good time. Okay, so not feeling it. Maybe if I shoot the tape. This isn't like a clamshell or a sleeve. It's like, or if it's a clamshell, it's like different than the other clamshell. This one looks like it's been slightly less loved than some of the others here. It actually isn't super good condition. It's crazy. Good word, by the way. Okay, you want to go back to animated? Alright. Now you want to skip ahead to the 90s. With something different. Okay, here we go. Pokemon, the first movie. Let me think about it. Gotta catch 'em all. I just catch 'em. It's been Pokemoning before I was ever born. That's pretty cool. That's pretty boggers. I talk like a Discord mod. Okay, I am a Discord mod. So, yeah. I do talk like one. Because I am one. That's not a flex. That's not something to brag about. Okay, well, it's more effort than you would think. Okay. I put time and effort into that. Making sure people have a good time. Making sure there aren't not any like crazy people running around. You should try being a Discord mod. You see how easy it is. A spoiler, it's not easy. Back to Pokemon. The adventure explodes into action with the debut of Mewtwo, a bioengineered Pokemon created from the DNA of Mew, the rarest of all Pokemon. Determined to prove its superiority, Mewtwo lures Ash, Pikachu, and the others. They don't even get named. Brock and Misty just shoved to the side. I'd be pretty upset if I was them. Into a match like none ever before. Mewtwo vs. Mew Super Clones vs. Pokemon is the ultimate showdown, with the very future of the world at stake. I heard that like in the first games, they thought if you went to some truck, you would get a Mew. Now we have the internet, we can look that up and know that it's wrong. Or maybe some little kid will like see like a recreation and think it's real. Because if you're like 6, you know, you might actually think it's real. But you always gotta be careful. People on the internet are kind of strange. I Discord moment though. So, okay. You still want 90s anime, so I'm getting closer. But not quite Pokemon, okay. How about Card Captor Sakura? Classic. So many LGBT icons in here. Clamp, absolutely iconic group. They've made so much cool stuff. I think Card Captor's probably their most famous. But they made Tsubasa, XXholic. A lot of cool stuff. And Nasley. So, the thing that sucks is like this isn't like a movie. You know? This is like 2 episodes of the TV series. Specifically, oh, it's 4. That's so cool. Episodes 17 through 20. And it's actually subbed. This is kind of cool because they actually did take this to America for a bit and did the whole censored thing. This is not censored. I'm pretty sure there was a kid involved in the house though, given that this crayon. And apparently there was a website. I don't remember if it still works, but that's ironic because this came out in 2000. But the censored anime came out later. And you could just get this. Summer is nearly over, but Sakura's tests never end. I felt that, bestie. Sakura's school stage is a test of courage in some scary caves. But when the erase card makes her friends disappear, Sakura and Lei rise to the challenge. Then the glow card creates a romantic bond with Yukito, only to have it be spoiled by Lee, Toya, and her undone homework. Find the move card would leave her books alone. Finally, police officer Maitland arrives in Hong Kong to help Lee capture the coward card. But you think Sakura likes Lee? No way. You fools, you'll be proven wrong. Okay, so you want animation. Oh, you want something messed up? You want something that'll mess you up? You want to be sad? Oh, I've got you. We're gonna grab one of my favorites. One of my favorite characters. Coming right now. My girl, Asuka. She's just like me for real. Is that a good thing? Oh no, definitely not. But she's Asuka. You can see her in the background in the poster. That's how much. She's just that cool. She's just like me for real. Like the Chainsaw Man meme where he goes like on the TV. Do you know what Chainsaw Man is? Oh, if you love this, like this, you'll love Chainsaw Man. It's very wholesome. Both of these, so wholesome. Great for the family. That's why I do not watch this around your family. Now, this is, unfortunately, like the 4th volume, and it's called Genesis 4. I would say there's only 2 episodes. Given that, like, you know, there's only 60 minutes, and on Sakura, there was 100. So maybe there's 3 episodes. Oh, they even say it's controversial. Oh my gosh. What order? You've heard there's multiple orders. What order should you watch it in? You know, the less questions you ask, the better. You would probably want to go online for that. There's like the movies, and like 3 different anime endings. I don't know. You would just be like, I like this. No, I want this. No, I want this. You know? I guess that's better than having an unsatisfying ending. But now, none of the fans are like, which is your favorite? And people go crazy. I don't know if anyone got doxxed though. A lot of people got doxxed in the Danganronpa fandom. You know what Danganronpa is? Keep it that way. I saw things that I'll never be able to unsee. We should get back on topic. But this is Neon Genesis Evangelion. What is it about? Okay, sad boy gets in robot, and a bunch of traumatized teenagers get in robots to fight angels, but they're like evil, and there's something sus going on. And everyone in here is sad and depressed. What specifically the back says is, this is dubbed by the way, the dub is superior. It's campy, it's fun, but not the Netflix stuff. That one is homophobic. The Evangelion is the most powerful fighting machine ever conceived by man. But can the Eva stand against the combined forces of cost-conscious budget cutters and politicians? She felt that. The question becomes a moot one when proposed low-cost replacement for the Eva's malfunction during a test run amok. Now Shinji and Misato must stop the rampaging robot before it melts down and destroys the city and the military base. Then the fight for mankind's survival moves to a whole new phase, as the first combat designed Ava They're both correct. Is prepared for battle when the naval convoy transporting the enemy foes attacked by an angel. The protected becomes the protector as a second child Asuka Lang should deactivate Unit 2 for a deadly underwater duel. Yeah. Pretty cool. Parental guidance suggested. Yeah. I'm gonna assume boldly that you're old enough to get this. Have you decided what you wanted? Oh, you want Eva? OMG, perfect. I love that for you. I'm sorry I was kind of mean to you. Because you have good taste. Like me. Alright. I hope you don't relate to any of the characters. If you do, you should call up a therapist. And talk about that. You know? It's okay. It's okay. Asuka, just let me for real. Well, thank you for coming. Just give me your money. Give it. Thank you for your money. Where did it go? It's not important. Either way, I appreciate you coming. You should come back and you should let me know what you thought of this. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. But seriously though, like be emotionally